The answer is fast. All two of your bikes, right, are Fixies?
Yeah.
So, why do you enjoy riding fixed gear?
Well, for the start, it's really easy to maintain. It's pretty basic. You don't have like wires, gears, nothing.
Yeah.
So I like that.
You just keep your bike clean and that's about it.
Yeah.
What about the riding experience? Do you find it preferable?
It's absolutely different. It's like a whole new thing. I've been riding bikes for more than 30 years. One day a friend of mine was like, you should try fixed gear. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And the feeling was like I never experienced something like that before.
Yeah?
You can stop pedaling. And that is weird. Because you get used to coast.
Yes.
Right?
It's just, it comes natural. I don't even think about when I'm coasting.
Now, I'm absolutely hot. Like, the other day I tried like a road bike.
Uh-huh.
It felt so weird.
Well, describe that. Like, what do you mean by weird?
When you're riding a fixed gear bike, your hands only think about like the way you're going.
Right.
You don't have to think about like switching gears or stuff like that. You have to be aware all the time.
So you're just like, now I have to do things with my hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
I kind of get the impression that riding fixed gear is kind of like if you have a fixed gear bike and a road bike. It's kind of like having a road bike and a mountain bike. Like it's two different riding experiences.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
not really
they're two wheels,
comparison.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. I mean, people can like notice the difference between us, you know? But the difference in the riding, something else. I feel like more connected to the bike.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
And it's weird. I mean, you control your bike with your legs.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So
like you don't have to skid all the time. You only have to like pedal backwards to go like slower. So you have to be like all the time aware of your surroundings. That car, that bike, that girl, whatever. So it keeps you like focused.
How long did it take you to learn how to brake on a fixie with your...
It all depends how much you ride. I switched it from a mountain bike to fixed gear.
Uh-huh.
The first day I took the brakes off.
Wow.
Because I want to learn. So at first I was like super slow, like really slow.
Oh,
scared all the time.
You rode super slow just in case you had to brake.
Yeah.
And from the onset, did you... Because there's a couple ways to brake. Like you could just slow your pedaling.
You can skid, you can slow your pedaling. You can put your foot on the back tire.
Oh.
Like
yeah, it seems like
way.
I mostly see you just fishtail and stop that way.
I think it's easier.
The easiest?
Yeah.
Are there times you brake one way versus the other, or is it just they're interchangeable?
Yeah, it all depends. I mean, if I need to stop like real quick, I wouldn't push my body to the front wheel. I would be like this, stop.
Oh.
If I want to like play, I go to the front wheel.
Oh, interesting. I had no idea.
And this is the thing. This bike challenges you. It's a challenge. I mean, you get on any bike, you can ride it right away.
Right.
Not in here.
Yeah, you have to learn. Like even someone who can ride has to learn.
Yeah. All the time. And I'm learning all the time.
What about, have you climbed any super steep hills with that? Like some of the classics out in like West Austin?
Not in here, but back in Colombia, yeah, I did.
Okay. Do you just have to like stand and like mash the whole time?
This is the thing. When you're climbing, the thing with the fixed gear, it will pops you like a little bit, you know, because it keeps pedaling.
Yeah.
So it will be like a little momentum from the bike to you. You can keep pedaling in the hills, and it all depends of the relation you have. Right now I'm riding 48, 17.
Right.
And it's pretty mellow. I mean, Austin is kind of hilly, but it's okay. If I want to go like climbing hills and stuff, I will say I will switch to 46, 45, 17. Here's the thing. Every time that I skid, that I brake, tires are getting burned, right?
Right.
So if I do that all day, I will be without tires in any moment, right?
Okay.
So there is this math thing about the patches where the tire is gonna stop. It depending on the cog. If you had a 17, you have 17 patches to stop.
Right. That makes sense.
That is, I mean, for me, it's kind of weird.
How did you figure that out? Did you like just kind of like
there is the calculator for it. I mean, you can put like your chain ring and your cog, and it will tell you how many skid patch you have.
Morning. Okay, so you were saying that if you wanted to climb a bunch of hills, you'd probably change out your gear ratio.
Yeah.
Is it hard? So I imagine changing out, like you could have a bunch of rear wheels and just change out the.
I have two sides for different cogs.
Okay.
Left and right. I can switch them, and it's pretty easy. Like you only have to like lose this. Wheel off, switch it, wheel on, that's it. It's super easy. Getting a flat tire is not a big deal in here. It's super easy. I don't have to worry about the brakes, the disc, the wires, the gear, no.
So, are you actually, like are you just changing out the cog in the back, or do you have multiple wheels that, like when you change the back, is it just the cog?
That's why I have two bikes. This bike is for like road.
Yeah.
And the other bike is like just fooling around. It has like a gear ratio like a little bit lower, like 46 actually, 17. So it's kind of pretty much like a toy for me.
The other bike, is that gear ratio faster? More aggressive? It's less aggressive.
It's less aggressive.
Okay, gotcha.
It's for like going up hills,
okay.
Like for popping wheelies, you know, things like that.
Okay, gotcha. So like you could pretty easily swap out the back, either the cog or the entire wheel.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
But for you, you just have two bikes. You can just grab a bike and not worry about it. And you kind of have your climbing, easygoing bike.
Exactly.
And then your I want to go a little faster road bike.
Yeah.
Have you raced with this bike?
Just one time, because fixed gear, it's super dangerous. Like,
yeah.
I got a lot of friends with broken collarbones, broken arms.
How does Austin have fixed gear racing?
Have no idea. I haven't seen like more than 2 riders riding fixed gear. So
yeah, I see fixed gear, but mostly on just city bikes.
Oh yeah,
you know, like not people that might be racing.
I think those are free wheels, not fixed gear. There is a little difference.
You don't see true fixed gear very often.
You know, it's fixed when they can't stop pedaling.
Right. Yeah. I have
because the other way they look the same, exact same.
So I have a couple friends that one just rides his fixed gear bike exclusively. He never rides anything else. But he's not a racer. He's a commuter, but he doesn't drive a car, so he has a lot of miles on that fixed gear.
Nice.
And then
that's the way.
The other friend, when she has a hard time riding her fixed gear on rides where there's going to be a lot of hairpin turns, because since you can't stop pedaling, and since she has a tiny frame, she clips her wheel with her foot.
Oh, what up? Yeah, it's pretty usual.
Yeah, so it's like she just has to get off her bike if we're like zigzagging up like to the pedestrian bridge or something.
Maybe it is too short for her. I mean, I got over that, but I can handle it.
Yeah, she just has a super tiny frame. It seems like, well, maybe she could like get smaller cranks or something.
Oh yeah, that helps too.
Yeah.
I mean, these are 165, I guess. Yeah. But road are like 175. So it's a difference.
Oh, so you have shorter
because
cranks
I have
on
to
there.
corner.
Uh-huh.
So the center has to be like a little bit up.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
And the crank arms gotta be like a little bit shorter.
Right. Is there anything else about the way, like, okay, your crank arms have to be shorter because you need more agility, the ability to
I mean, to corner, you can be like this, right?
Right.
And you can put your pedal up and cross to the right.
Right.
I can do that.
Right.
Have you ever tried one of these?
One time, but the bike was too big on me, so it was extra scary.
Yeah.
I was like just too high up.
I try to encourage people, but I know this bike is way too tall. So
that means if you're cornering, do you have to slow on certain corners because you can't like extend the leg?
yeah, exactly. It's kind of tricky. You get used to it eventually, but at first my pedals used to hit the ground when I was cornering. It was scary.
Oh gosh.
But
Yeah,
you get
so
used
you
to
try
it.
not, but hey, props to you that you are willing to lean that much and not like have any kind of like counterweight to your.
No. I like the challenge. It's always a challenge.
Did you say earlier that you turned your mountain bike into a fixed gear?
No. I give up on my mountain bike.
Oh, okay. That was just your bike before you made the switch.
Yeah. You feel like connected to
Yeah.
it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a connection that you have with your bike.
So I really wonder how you would like. Now I don't think a fixed gear mountain bike is a good idea.
Yeah, they are. Tracklocross.
But you could have a single speed. People do
Tracklocross.
single speed.
Is this shit? It's
Well,
really-
but mountain biking, you know, not cyclocross. But like, I wonder how single speed mountain biking would feel to you.
You gotta be really good.
Well, that's awesome. Is there anything else? Any final thoughts about fixed gear?
Everyone should try it at least once on his life, and they're gonna love it. That's for sure.
I need to try it.
Yeah, like in a proper bike, with your
Yeah.
height and stuff. Yeah.
I think we have the same bike size. I have the wrong shoes on right now, though.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Next time, if I wear flats, maybe could I give your fixed gear a spin? We'll trade
Anytime.
bikes.
Anytime.
Nice. Next early bird, if I'm able to come, I'll wear flats.
I will try to bring my older bike. It's a little like slower
Okay.
and it's like not so big. So
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Okay. Awesome.
Is there anything else that you want to know?
I think that's it. I think that was an awesome conversation. I'm gonna cut it all down and I'll let you know when I've published it and so you can see. But that was perfect. I loved it.
Oh, I want to add, always wear a helmet. Every time you're riding fixed gear, wear a helmet.
Oh my God, or any bike for that matter. It's funny.
Well,
It's true because I mean once you've like fallen a couple times and hit your head, then you're like, okay, I'm so glad I was wearing a helmet. It used to be that wearing helmets was super uncool.
Yeah.
Like the cool kids didn't wear helmets. But then something in Austin changed where you see everyone wearing helmets now. It's
Safety,
like not a
I
thing.
guess. Safety and age, maybe?
Yeah, maybe people age, or maybe there's so many racers and racers wear helmets.
Yeah, that too, probably. I would like to say too that Fixies riders tends to be like wild animals. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why, but we don't respect like lights and stops.
Oh, I
all the
would
stuff.
hazard a guess. Like stopping is a big deal for you. So if you don't have to stop, why would you?
I will like go around.
Yeah.
I will go around like I will do like I don't know, whatever it takes, but I won't break.
Yeah. Braking for me is really easy. I don't have to think about it.
I mean, it's not that hard, but I just prefer like keep going.
Right.
So I worked as a bike messenger for a couple years, and I got used to not stop, like going super fast all the time. So road bike etiquette for me is like something absolutely new.
Oh,
because they are pretty decent. They are super polite.
yeah.
They stop everywhere. They'll tell you, oh, there is a hole, there is a boat, there is a whatever.
And you're like, skiers aren't worried about it.
I'm just thinking about going fast.
That's funny. Well, that's just group riding for you, which it's harder to...
This is a whole new experience.
Yeah, like with group riding, I think the fact that you have brakes makes it where you can stop really smoothly, which you want to do because there's people, especially if there's people drafting on you,
Yes.
they only have like 6 inches, you know, so they have to... Yeah, it is kind of stressful group riding with a fixed gear on the ride because of the way they stop.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
why I'm
different.
always in the back.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do. Like if you go on a group ride as a fixed gear person, basically you're signing up to not do any drafting. So it's gonna be a harder ride for that reason.
Yeah.